Welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily twin flame reading. If you're drawn to this video, have faith and trust that there's a message meant for you to hear. If this reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe and share. I've been drawn to use my beautiful new Vision Quest Tarot deck. I like this deck. I feel like the Divine Masculine is somebody who is a manipulator, somebody who is pretending to be something he's not. He's actually somebody who is depressed and anxious and is not really sure what he's doing, and he's not exactly proud of himself either. He's been hiding out. He's been, there's a lot of upside down energy here. The energies feel out of balance. Divine Masculine has been hiding away. He has been putting a lot of pressure on himself, a lot of, it's almost like he's been emotionally manipulating himself. He's done quite well for himself in the 3D. He pretty much has what he needs materialistically. He's been accumulating a lot of stuff for quite some time. And so I feel like he probably has a big house with a big garage that's cluttered. Everything's full. He's starting to feel the draw of his divine feminine. He's starting to be able to see through. He's becoming wiser in his in a spiritual way. He's noticing patterns. He's noticing synchronicities. He notices that everything has a purpose. There's a reason for everything. He feels like he's been trapped in the 3D. He feels like he's been trapped in his life, and he realizes that the way out of this trap is to get into the flow, of the universal energies. He's been very moody all this time, Divine Feminine, and you have felt that moodiness, and to you it has felt like despair. And you're right, because while this Divine Masculine was successful in some areas of his life, he's very unsuccessful in other areas of his life. He is a very thoughtful person and definitely has everything he needs materialistically, but his connection to the earth, his connection to the spirit realm is very weak or non-existent. Like this, almost all of these cards are showing up in reverse. There's no flow inside him. It feels almost like he's numb inside. It feels like he's suffered a loss, and this loss has caused him to open his eyes, because it was the loss of something that he loved. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a person. It could mean the loss of a ritual, the loss of a tradition, the loss of a routine. He's lost something that's important to him. He's lost balance, that's for sure. He needs to be grounded. I don't think he knows that he needs to be grounded, Divine Feminine. If you do communicate with him, if you do communicate with him, be sure to let him know you care. Be sure to ask him how he's feeling. If he feels like things are up in the air and all what's the word? Chaotic. If he feels like nothing is going well, if he's very negative, if he seems irritable, suggest that he try to ground himself. He will listen to you. He will listen to you. He knows that paying attention to you and this, the energy that you bring with you, it feels like that on its own will be a way to trigger him on the right path, a way to trigger him into taking action and raising his vibration so that he can meet, so he's more balanced with you and your vibration. Your vibration is higher than his right now. It's been higher than his for quite some time. He's been really just working, toiling away, and he's worked his fingers to the bone, basically, is how it feels, but he has been successful in doing that. But now he needs balance. He's going to find that balance with you, with this relationship. I have been drawn to pull a card from the Shaman's Oracle deck. This divine masculine is really hard on himself. It's partly why he has triumphed in the 3D world, but it's also the reason he hasn't moved on, moved through the veil of truth that most people don't even know is there. The Dancer of Friendship. I am the dancer of friendship. I extend my arms to embrace everything I see that holds goodwill toward me. I dance in the moment of delight and strengthen the intentions and desires of those who accept me. I hold up a mirror to all things and can bring you into the presence of a balanced life. If you lack the companionship of friends, I can help you find it. Once you have danced with me, you are no longer alone, but walk with others at your side, no matter what trials or adversities you meet with. Without friends, the most basic of human needs is not being satisfied. Although we come into the world alone and leave it the same way, the time we spend on earth should be one of partnerships constantly unfolding. Friends are an essential part of this, including family, lovers, and the people who establish themselves as part of our lives and remain so for years. The Dancer of Friendship reminds us that allies, both spiritual and human, surround us at every moment. We have only to reach out to encounter them. With friends, we are supported, nurtured, and strengthened in our journey. This card is interpreted as strength in unity, fellow journeyers, allies, new directions, advice and trust, community, companionship, like-mindedness, and honesty. So, of course, this card ties into this entire reading. Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine needs your friendship. There is strength in unity. I feel that once the frequencies have started balancing out, that you will come into union with your Divine Masculine you will advise and advise each other, trust in each other. This is a card of companionship and honesty. I feel like the divine masculine is very lonely. He's very alone because he's been working so hard with work that he really hasn't bothered or seen or thought of the importance of relationships. It's all been work. And now he's ready to look beyond work. He's looking for friends. He's looking for a partner. And he's ready to embark on his spiritual journey. I don't know that he knows these words exactly, but he will take your advice, Divine Feminine. He will trust you. And it's very exciting if he does, not exciting, but if he does reach out to you, you have a few words of advice you can give him. Just remind him to work on grounding himself and having trust and faith in the angels, his spirits, ancestors. They're all wanting to support him. They are all a little upset that everything is so mumbo jumbo and that he's so lonely. There's, this divine masculine is a very kind, hardworking person. He was taught to work hard. And it's one of those things where, again, and I mentioned it before, where women are, used to be expected to be the nurturers, the housekeepers, taking care of everybody, cooking and cleaning. And the men were, expected to work and bring home the bacon and make the money and that kind of thing. And, he comes home and his dinner is made, and these gender roles that people have been put into by society. And it's really unfair to people to feel like they're in a box like that they're stuck in some sort of box of expectation that they can't get out of. And so this is where this divine masculine is. And he's starting to see through that and starting to see the truth. And you are the one that will help him with that, Divine Feminine. So that's what's wonderful about this reading. And I would like to thank you so much for joining me today. Remind you guys to keep breathing, and I love you. Namaste.